Finally got snow, but it's raining out right now. We're only about 30 miles from the coast of the Atlantic Ocean, so as you can see, we're getting some warm air off the ocean. Turned it over to pretty good rain. Supposed to get almost an inch of rain, so most of this will go. Carol's cooking. You can see where the dogs are. They're always hoping for a drop. But right now we are making homemade ice cream, and I know I've videoed it before, but a lot of people are new to the channel, might not have seen it. Start out with a half a dozen eggs. Oop, spilt a little bit of the cream, but that's 1 quart of cream. And then use the same container. Pour it full of milk. And you can use any milk you want. You can use, this is fat-free milk here. It don't matter. Some people use whole milk, 2%, whatever you want to use. We like the fat-free actually because it makes it less savvy when you're eating it. Go put that back. Then we I'm making an awful mess here. Usually I don't make too much of a mess, but for some reason, of course the camera's on, you always make a mess when the camera's on. But tip that up out of the way. 2 cups of sugar. And then we'll get that mixing. Go easy at first. Make sure we don't have it come out because of the eggs. Now we'll get some vanilla. One tablespoon of vanilla. I'm gonna let this mix for a while, and I'll go get the stuff, and I'll bring you back when we're getting ready to mix it, or freeze it, I should say. This is the type of freezer we got. It's a Hostess, and it's 4 quart, makes a gallon, and yeah. We used to have another one, and the tin rusted through. Because once the covering, I don't know what that coating actually is, but I think it's tin. That's aluminum on top, but they get a little rusty down around the seams, and eventually they fail. But if you keep your eyes open in a yard sale, you can find these quite reasonable. I think we paid 10 bucks for it or something, or 15, not much. But she's all good and clean. Spent out in the barn there all together, so. A person could rinse it out, but I know there's been nothing in it because it's been assembled. And it's ice cold right now because it's cold out there, so. Pour this right in. Give you a little better look at that. Got about 4 inches to the top. That'll pretty well fill up by the time it expands. Nothing real scientific about it. Put your handle on, lock it in. We'll put the ice to it. And we're going to need just a little more. Oh, let's see here. Gonna be just right. Couple pieces of that. Now to make it freeze good, turn that on cold. Put in about a half gallon of water. It will improve it greatly. There she is. Now, in case you're not familiar with this, just rock salt and ice. The rock salt will melt the ice until it gets down to about 15 degrees, and then it'll stop melting it, because rock salt only works down to, 10-15 degrees. And that'll bring this brine on the outside to 15, and it'll try to freeze the ice cream to about 15 degrees. So that's how it works. Got a little left over. We'll put it in here as this goes away, and just keep churning. Take about 20 minutes. It's only been 2 or 3 minutes, and you can see it's turning a lot more effortlessly. We are getting some of the ice rounded off so it doesn't catch so much. Turning real easy. And over here, Carol, pick that up so you can see. That's some frozen peppers. That's some onions, white and red. Chicken over there in the casserole dish. Carol's making chicken parm for this evening. Makes it ahead. It's in the morning right now, but when all the grandkids come, it'll be all ready to go. All she's got to do is throw it in the oven. So we're both cooking side by side. No fighting yet. So I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, I think we're just about done. It's been about 25 minutes. It's not real stiff, but it's good enough to freeze. So let's see what she looks like. That looks like ice cream to me. I want to scrape right out in the bowl. Yeah. Scrape some of that off. I probably ought to test it before we put it in the fridge, make sure it's good. It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it. Shit. Perfection. That's good. Set that out of the way. Wrap this with a towel so the salt don't run up it. Wow, is that cold on the fingers?
Yeah, you want to stop?
No, keep going. Get her done. Good enough. What's left I'll take care of. So that's what we ended up with. And a little bit around the edges, I'm going to clean that up. So Anyway, she's gonna go put that in the freezer. Let her set up for about 8-9 hours. For supper time, it'd be just right. Moxie's still lugging toys around. She loves to play with toys. And Diesel gets jealous. But anyway, that's the hardest part. Carol and me just got done washing this stuff. We'll let it dry. And gotta make sure you put soap to that real good on the outside, because it'll rust if you don't. And wash that out with salt, with soap, to make sure the salt's gone also, because you're gonna store your container in there. So, now Moxie, do you really think you need to play all the time? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Simple recipe. If you make it on your own responsibility, because you should technically bring that to 160 degrees. 160 degrees on the stove, and basically make sure that there's nothing wrong with the eggs. We've never done that. We've never had a problem. But the modern people, modern way, you'd want to cook that like a custard and then freeze it the next day. But it takes a lot of time. And I like it this way. It does change the texture a little bit. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.